Well, now the 65-year-old grandfather who took on a pair of armed bandits as they held up a service station with no concern for his own safety. He challenged the thieves, tripping one over as they scurried out the door.
I always confront whatever comes at me.
Oh, it's certainly not commonplace.
He's the fearless Grandad who not only stared down two armed bandits, but took them on and won.
I think I just did what any Aussie would do.
This unbelievable security vision caught all the action as two men stormed the service station. These robbers thought the store was an easy target, but they didn't count on 65-year-old tough tradie Kevin Woodhouse.
Well, I suddenly realised that I was in the middle of a robbery, and at that time I decided, well, I'm in the middle of confronting this guy, I might as well keep going.
He's the Grey Army's latest hero. Kevin didn't care that one of the bandits was brandishing a knife. He was having none of their demands.
He spoke in a foreign language, he didn't speak English fluently. That's the first thing that stood out.
Two offenders come into the service station in the late afternoon, evening, threatened the staff member and obviously made a demand for money.
Detective Senior Constable Guy Matheson.
Have you ever seen vision like this before in your time in force?
Not often. No, you don't see people come to the party and you know, show that kind of bravado often. No.
Don't know, just Aussie nature.
That is a pretty brave thing to be doing. Two blokes, balaclavas, hoods, knives.
It is. It is obviously very brave and he's to be commended for his actions. But again, you don't know who you're dealing with.
Here's how it all started in Melbourne's southeastern suburb of Keysborough. Out of nowhere, a shift worker comes face to face with his worst nightmare.
So he's playing watchguard, making sure nothing goes wrong. It's a pretty confronting scene for the man behind the counter.
Oh, absolutely. Obviously, he's outnumbered.
The crooks in ski masks storm in, demanding cash. But the servo saviour, Kevin Woodhouse, just strolls into the centre of the crime.
What the hell am I doing here?
Kevin, who works next door, went to investigate after hearing a commotion.
I was going to confront the people who actually were making a noise out the front of my factory because I got up a bit of Dutch courage at that stage. But when I walked in and turned around, I suddenly saw this chap with a mask on, and I thought, what have I walked into?
Things escalated. Kevin quickly found himself in a shouting match.
I'm accustomed to making snap decisions.
Spooked, the second crim, bundling $2,000 cash in his bag, makes a run for it. But then Kevin comes up with a plan. Some very fancy footwork.
The trip, basically, I wanted to do something to help out, and it's the only thing I could think of at the time.
With one quick move, the thug ends up right on the floor. Just watch it again.
I assessed basically what was happening second by second, or fraction of a second by second, because everything was over in about 15 seconds, and made snap decisions.
Melbourne police are now appealing for help to find the robbers. This vehicle is similar to the getaway car. And whilst the detectives are proud of Kevin's work, it comes with a strong warning.
Certainly not something we would encourage all the time, but he should be commended for his actions on this occasion, no doubt.
But no matter what you do, don't call Kevin a hero.
Not really, I'm just an Aussie. Do what Aussies do.
And if you have any information that could help police catch the two thieves, call Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000.